Hey, this is Kaylie from Greenhouse Yoga. We will be doing a quick yoga sculpt class today. So for this class, you need some weights. I have 2-pound dumbbells right here. You can grab any from 1 pound to 3, 4, 5, anything that you feel comfortable with. You can also do this class without weights or grab something that you have at home, like soup cans or anything that is about the same weight and size that you're able to hold in your hands. So when you are ready to get started, I will meet you in a child's pose. Coming down to a child's pose. Stretching your arms forward, feeling the length underneath the armpits, the biceps, the backside of the body. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Beginning to just land here in this space on the four corners of your mat, allowing yourself to drop into your feeling. So the feeling in the body, the feeling in the mind, the feeling in the breath. Can you allow whatever is coming up to just be there, remembering that you will shift physically, emotionally, and being open to whatever is to come. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Sliding your hands in, coming up to a tabletop. Hands and knees, stacking wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We'll flow through a couple cat-cows. So on your inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, press into your hands, arch through your spine. Exhale, tuck, round, press into the hands now to take the upper back towards the ceiling. Find that rounding. Inhale, drop the belly, curving. And exhale, tuck, round, drop the head, press into the hands. 2 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, big breath in. And long breath out. Coming back to a tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Walking your dog out, feeling the backside of the body. Dropping your head towards the floor. Maybe swaying through your hips a little bit here. Breathing into the side bodies. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, rocking forward into a plank. Shoulders over wrists. Tuck the tail, press into the hands, reach through the crown of the head. Inhale, lift your right leg, hovering 2 inches from the mat. Exhale, curl your right knee into your chest. Inhale, extend it long. Exhale, curl it in to your chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl it in. For 5, keep going like that. 4, 3, breathe. 2, 1. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, just dip the elbows straight out to the sides and press back up. So it's dip, lift, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg goes up. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hip, open right side body. Inhale, extend the right leg long. Exhale, step it through in between your hands. Come all the way up, crescent, lifting, breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse, right arm towards the back of the mat. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, step back, high plank. First chaturanga, roll forward and halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Lift the left toes, hovering 2 inches, breath in. Exhale, curl your knee into your chest, breath out. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl, use your core here. Inhale, exhale. For 4, 3, we're going back to that dip. In 2. In 1, left leg stays extended, little dip in the elbows. So it's dip, dip. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg goes up. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hip. Inhale, extend your left leg long. Exhale, step through in between the hands. Come all the way up, crescent. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Left arm goes back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, hips high, downward facing. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Find a halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Slide your weights over. Bend your knees a lot here. Bring the weights to your heart center as you come into a chair. Bring the weight back into your heels. You can lift your toes off the mat, sit as low as you can, and then pulse. So tiny movement in the hips, sitting back like you're sitting in a little stool. Keep the chest lifted, breathing in and breathing out. Squeeze your glutes here, so we're warming up through the legs. The weight in the heels brings that into your glutes. Breathe into your quads. Keep the pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to lift the right heel, keep the pulse. In 1, lift the right heel, keep the pulse. So it's pulse, pulse. Squeeze your left glute now. Pulse, pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Chest stays lifted. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Left heel lifts. Keep that pulse. Pulse, pulse. Sit low. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to right heel lifts and then switch left heel lifts. So it's right, left, right, left. Breathe. It's switch, 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 switch. Breathe into your quads. Squeeze the glute of whatever heel is on the floor. For 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to hold low. In 2. In 1, hold low. Both heels down. Palms face up. Ground your elbows into your rib cage. Inhale here. Exhale, pull the weights to shoulders, bicep curl. Inhale, lower the weights to 90. Exhale, bicep curl. Lower, lift. Sit low in the legs. It's lower, lift, lower, lift. You've got it. For 8, 7, 6. Only bring the arms down, wrists in line with elbows. 5, 4, 3. Sit lower in the legs. 2, 1. Hold low, arms at 90. Push the weights forward. Roll them back in. So it's extend the arms. Exhale, pull in. Extend, pull. Extend, pull. For 6, 5. Knees are bent. 4, 3. Weight in the heels. 2, 1. Keep the elbows in. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep that squeeze. Now take the elbows wide. Elbows in line with shoulders, wrists in line with elbows. Lower back to 90, and then wide exhale. Inhale, exhale. Squeeze your shoulder blades together the whole time. Palms face down. It's up and down, up and down. Breathe for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows stay wide, palms go forward, so wrists over elbows, and then palms down to the floor. It's lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Breathe into your shoulders, breathe into your legs. It's up, down, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms stay forward, wrists over elbows. Exhale, pull the elbows together in front of you. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, pull in. So it's out, in, breathe. Sit low. Toes are lifted. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows stay wide. Heel toe the feet, hips width, shoulder press with a squat. Sit low and lift everything up. Squeeze your glutes. So it's lower, lift, lower, lift. Breathe. It's lower, lift, lower, lift for 8, 7. Make your elbows only in line with your shoulders. 6, 5, 4. Back to the pulse in the legs. 3, 2, 1. Elbows wide, then hands to heart center. Just pulse the legs. Pulse, pulse. Breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit low, just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Heel toe your feet together, big toes touch. Bend the knees here, halfway lift, narrow row, elbows go straight up. Exhale, fold forward. Plant the hands, step back, high plank. Cardio bursts, mountain climbers, so it's right, left, right, left. Breathe. Right, left, right, left. So remembering you're in control of how you feel right now. Deep breathing slows the heart rate down. Moving faster gets the heart rate up. So pick up the pace, if you please, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, take it to your right tricep, squeeze. Now take it over to your left tricep, back to your right. So it's left, right, breathe. 6, try to get it to touch. 5, 4, like you're drawing a line in between your elbows. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift it high, three-legged. Exhale, step through in between your hands. Grab your weights, shoulders, and then press them up, crescent pose. Slide the palms together. Pull your elbows in like you're holding a block in between your elbows. Step your left foot in slightly. We're gonna lower, bend the left knee, bend the elbows. Tap the left knee down. Exhale, lift the arms, lift the back leg. Inhale, lower tap. Exhale, lift, squeeze your triceps. So it's lower, lift, lower, lift. Pull your elbows together. It's down, up, for 6, 5, 4, 3, elbows in, 2, 1. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two, shoulders, roll the back heel down, elbows wide. Reverse, left hand to hip, right arm straight up. Exhale, pull the weights to shoulders. Pivot on your back foot. Put the weights down on the floor, and then slide both weights into your right hand. Ground your left hand onto the floor. You can put something underneath it if you need to prop yourself up. Both weights in that right hand. We're gonna row the elbow straight up. So it's lower, lift, lower, lift. Breathe. It's down, elbow straight up, lower, lift. Squeeze your elbow into your midline. You can tap your weights down on the floor. Keep a deep bend in your right knee. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the weights down. Step back, side plank. Left side, keep both weights in your right hand. Lift it from your shoulder and all the way up. Just hold. 5, 4, flex your toes. 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down onto your left side. Take your left forearm on the ground. Take both weights on your right hip crease. Flex the feet, knees together. We're gonna lift the hips and then lower them down. So press into your left elbow, lift the hips and lower. It's lift, lower, lift, lower, breathe. It's lift, lower. So we're using our left obliques, our left glute medius, to lift the hips up and then lower them down. For 6, 5, we'll find a little pulse. In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, keep the hips up, just a little pulse, pulse, lift, lift. Feel that burn in the left side. Breathe. It's lift, lift. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips all the way down. Slide the weights in front of you. Come all the way over onto your belly. Grab the weights in your hands. Laying down on your belly. Take the arms by the sides, palms face down. Keep a micro bend in the elbows here. Thumbs are gonna face out, pinky fingers in. Press into the feet. Inhale, begin to lift the chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and then lift the feet off the floor. Keep that action in the toes. Lift the arms. We're gonna extend the weights out, keep a bend in the elbows, then pull them in towards our sides. So just tiny lift out and then pull them in. It's out, in. Focus on squeezing your shoulder blades together. Keep a bend in the elbows. For 6, 5, 4, we'll keep the weights in 3. In 2, just pulse straight up. In 1, weights in, just pulse. Lift, lift, triceps. Breathe, micro bend in the elbows. Lift, lift. For 6, 5, pulse the legs. 4, pulse the arms. 3, 2, 1. Lower them down, slide them forward one at a time. Press up onto your forearms. So regular forearm plank, press the palms together. We're gonna jog the knees right, left, tap, 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 tap. Breathe. Right, left, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your forearm plank for 5. Shaking is good, we're stabilizing. 4, press into the elbows, round the upper back. 3, 2, 1. Option here to press right up to high plank. Option for the knees, we're meeting downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, and a big breath out, let it go. Settle here, find a little bit of relaxation before we move on. We're gonna do that all on the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bring it to your left tricep. Right, now take it over to the right, back to the left. It's right, left, breathe. Right, left, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, step it through in between your hands. Grab your weights, pull them to your shoulders, then press them up. Crescent. All right, palms together. Step your right foot in slightly. Hips are square to the front of the mat. Elbows in. Bend your elbows as you tap your right knee down and lift. So it's lower, lift, lower, lift, breathe. It's lower, lift, lower, lift. For 6, 5, 4, squeeze your left glute. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Reverse right hand to the hip, left arm straight up. Inhale. Exhale, weights to shoulders. Pivot on the back foot. Put the weights down to your left side. Ground your right hand into the mat. Ground into your left foot. Both weights in your left hand. Row the elbow straight up. So it's lower, lift, lower, lift. Breathe. Lower, lift. 6, elbow tracking in. 5. Keep a deep bend in your left leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both weights down on your left side. Ground into your right hand. Step into side plank, right side, right forearm down. Or right hand down, rather. Weights to shoulder and up, just hold. 5, 4, breathe, hips high. 3, 2, 1. Slowly, weights all the way down. And then come down onto your right hip. Come onto your right forearm. Both weights stay in your left hand. You're going to take them to your left hip crease. Feet together, knees together, ground into your right elbow. Lift the hips and then lower them down. It's lift, lower, lift, lower. Squeeze your right side. It's up, down, breathe. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold up. In 1, hold it up, just pulse. So it's a tiny lift, lift, up. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Slide the weights forward to the top of the mat. And then come all the way around onto your knees. So we're going to do some wide arm push-ups. Take the pinky fingers off the mat. Elbows are going to go out to the sides. Tracking the elbows, the inner elbows in. Knees or toes. Lean your weight forward into your hands. Grip with each fingertip. Inhale, lower elbows go out to the sides. Exhale, lift, straighten the arms. So it's lower, lift, lower, lift. Breathe. Stay connected to your core. Lower, lift, lower, lift. For 8, 7, you've got it. 6, 5, really press. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push all the way up. Tabletop. Slide your hands in. Take 1 cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and round. All right, grab a weight in your right hand. Place it behind your right knee. Flex your right toes. Squeeze that weight. Grab a weight in your left hand. Optional, no weight in the hand, just the legs. So flex your right toes, squeeze that weight there. Then bring the left elbow to 90, wrists in line with the elbow. We're going to lift everything up, squeeze the glute, squeeze the left shoulder, and then lower it down, tracking in the same line. So it's lift and lower. Lift, squeeze, and lower. It's up and down. Lift, pull back in. For 6, 5. So this is full body work. We're stabilizing with the arm and leg that are on the floor. 4, 3, breathe, core is working. 2, we're gonna hold up. In 1, hold everything up, just tiny pulse in the arm and the leg. So left shoulder, right glute, pulse, pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, lower all the way down. Move that weight to your right hand and the weight in the left hand to the left knee. Squeeze that weight there. Ground your left hand onto the floor. Pull your left heel towards your glute and then take your right arm to 90. We're gonna lift everything up, left heel up, right hand up, and then exhale, lower. It's lift and lower, lift and lower. Squeeze your left glute. Breathe into your right shoulder. Think about tracking everything in line. So right shoulder, elbow, and wrist, and left hip, knee, and ankle. It's up and down, lift and lower for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, we're gonna hold up. In 1, hold it up, just tiny lift, lift. Pulse it out. It's lift, lift. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything all the way back down. Slide that weight from the left. Come over onto your seat. Bring the weights with you. So grounding into your sit bones. Palms are gonna face up here. We'll find a bicep curl as we lift our heels. So first level, you stay heels on the ground, knees pulled together. Just bicep curl right here. Option to move into boat when you lift the weights to the shoulder. So it'll look like this. Roll back on your hips, slide your heels in slightly. As you lift the weights up to your shoulders, you're lifting the heels up to half boat and then lowering them down, tapping the heels down. Weights are hovering. So it's lift, lower, lift, lower, breathe. It's up, down, you've got it. For 6, pull the elbows in. 5, 4, core is tight. 3, we're gonna hold up. In 2, heels will stay lifted. In 1, heels lifted, draw the weights to your heart center, flex the feet, tap the weights to the right, center, left, center, Russian twist. So it's right and left. Breathe. Can you keep your knees together here? Twist, 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 twist. For 6, 5, we're gonna hold to the right. In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, hold to the right. Just pulse right elbow back. Pulse, pulse, squeeze. For 6, 5, 4, 3, right obliques, 2, 1, back to center, pulse to the left, pulse, pulse, breathe into your left side, pulse, pulse, 6, 5, 4, 3, knees together, 2, 1, back to center, heels down, then weights to the sides. Slide your hips forward so that you can come all the way down. Keep the weights in your hands. Ground the heels into the floor, spread the toes. Weights start at the hip creases. We're gonna lift the hips and then lower them back down. Hip bridges, inhale, lift, and lower. So hold the weights at your hip creases with your hands. Squeeze your glutes at the top, press your weight into your heels. It's lift, lower, lift, lower, breathe. Lift, lower, lift, lower. For 6, 5, 4, 3, we'll hold up. In 2, In one, hold it up, just pulse. Little lift, lift. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. For 6, 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the pulse, just lift the right heel, just like we did in chair. Pulse, pulse, lift, lift. Squeeze your left glute. Up, up. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch, right heel down, left heel lifts. Keep the pulse. Lift, lift, pulse, pulse. Squeeze your glutes. It's up, up, lift, lift. For 6, 5, 4, 3, right glute is squeezing. 2, 1, lower the left heel. Just lift both heels. And then lower. Breathe into your calves. It's up, down, up, down. Try to keep your hips lifted. Gaze straight up at the sky. It's lift, lower, lift, lower. For 8, 7, breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels, lower the hips, lower the weights down. All right, take your hands behind the back of your head. Flex your feet, ground your hips into the floor. Inhale, lift your chest, and then lower your right leg long. Take your right elbow to your left knee, and then back to center. Switch. Left leg goes long, left elbow, right knee, bicycles. So it's twist, 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 twist. Breathe. Twist, twist. Try to lift your whole chest off the floor. Shoulder blades barely touching. Twist, twist. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Rock side to side gently. Take your knees wide a couple times. Maybe move through a happy baby. Meaning to massage out your low back. And then when you're ready, step your feet down, slide your feet out in front of you, finding your Shavasana. Like I said before, if you want to turn on our power stretch class for a little release in the body after this, option to do so. If you're going right to Shavasana, slide your shoulders down, open your arms out, open your legs out, let the feet fall wide. Take a full breath in. And a full sigh out of the mouth, let it go. Allow yourself to deeply relax here, melting into the floor, feeling supported. Dropping any tension from the face, shoulders, neck, and allowing yourself to just be still. Stay in your Shavasana for as long as feels good. When you are ready to start to come out, begin to move slowly, fingers, toes, moving with breath, with intention. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you loved this class, and I will see you soon. Namaste.